Coming up on today's episode, we'll cover
how low mortgage interest rates can offset higher home prices,
what's the new average of how long people stay in their current home. Hint, it's much longer than in recent past.
and how old is too old for a 30-year mortgage.
So put the kettle on as we serve up another episode of your monthly market update. Hi, I'm Suzanne Astrop.
And I'm Irena Astrop, and welcome to another episode of our monthly housing market update, where we attempt to quickly answer the most common questions we've been asked most recently about the housing market. Suzanne, any quick updates on the predicted recession?
Recession talk is low, even as we continue into the longest economic recovery in US history. Plus, as we've mentioned in past episodes, economists and analysts are pushing the recession even further into the future due to the housing market being as strong as it is.
Are home prices expected to continue to appreciate?
The answer is yes. Home prices are projected to continue to appreciate. While this is great news for homeowners, understandably this can leave buyers feeling daunted by the higher prices. However, buyers need not worry too much, as low interest rates will aid in offsetting those higher home prices. And the good news is, interest rates are predicted to stay low through this year and next year. If you're speaking with a lender and think that 4% is a high interest rate, check out the past decades. The 80s saw averages of over 12%.
With the housing market recovering from the Great Recession, is that having an impact on how long people are staying in their homes?
Yes, and what is super interesting is that for a long time the average amount of time someone owned a particular home was 6 years. In the last 9 years though, following the Great Recession, that number has hovered around 9 and 10 years. A good part of that is people not having the equity they need to move on to another house. Now, with house prices and equity on the rise, that lack of equity problem may be starting to no longer be an issue.
So a question we get a lot is now a good time to sell?
The answer is yes. It is a good time to sell your home. And when it comes to home prices for sellers, author and radio host Dave Ramsey says the main question asked by sellers is, how much money can I make on my home sale? Incredibly, in 2019, sellers realized a home price gain of, on average, $65,500. So the sellers walked away with a considerable down payment for a future house purchase. This gain marked the highest level in the US in over 13 years.
So we've talked in the past about millennials jumping off the home buying fence more recently, but what about the likes of my generation? What concerns do baby boomers or older generations have about home purchasing?
Well, many people in the older generations wonder if, without a full-time job, whether they can qualify for a mortgage with limited monthly earnings. The answer is yes. Lenders can qualify retirees on earnings such as pensions, social security dividends, and interest. Plus, if you've owned your home for quite a while and are looking to downsize in your retirement, chances are the equity in your home is enough to provide a sizable down payment on the home of your retirement dreams. Interestingly, also, is that per Realtor.com, about 10% of borrowers right now are over the age of 65. So, if you're in the baby boomer generation or older, don't be afraid to reach out to us about your home buying or downsizing options. Even at 90, you can still get a 30-year mortgage.
That concludes our market update for February. Thank you to all of you for watching.
And if you're wondering if now is a good time to buy or sell, email or call us today.